Dante Alighieri transcends the figure of a poet. He is an eternal guide through love, exile, and the quest for divine truth. His works, La Vita Nuova and La Divina Commedia, are literary landmarks that immortalize the landscapes and emotions that shaped his life. This video invites you on an immersive journey through Italy, retracing the places that inspired Dante's poetry and offering a deeper understanding of his personal and artistic transformation. From the bustling streets of Florence, where he first encountered his muse Beatrice, to the solemnity of Ravenna, where he found his final resting place, each city we explore is a chapter in Dante's real-life odyssey. This is not just a travel guide, it is an invitation to walk in the footsteps of a literary legend. The journey begins in Florence, where Dante was born and where his eternal love for Beatrice first blossomed. In the heart of the city lies the Chiesa di Santa Margherita dei Cerchi, a small church steeped in history and romance. Known as the Church of Beatrice, it is believed to be where Dante first saw Beatrice Portinari, the woman who would become the divine inspiration behind his poetry. Their meetings, first at the age of 9 and again at 18, left an indelible mark on Dante's soul, shaping his perception of love and devotion. Today, visitors leave letters at Beatrice's shrine, seeking blessings for their own love stories. The candlelit interior, the centuries-old stone walls, and the quiet reverence of the space transport visitors to medieval Florence, where Dante's love for Beatrice began and became immortalized in La Vita Nuova. The Battistero di San Giovanni, located in Piazza del Duomo, Florence, stands as one of the city's oldest and most revered landmarks. This magnificent octagonal structure, adorned with striking marble patterns and intricate bronze doors, most notably Lorenzo Ghiberti's Gates of Paradise, holds deep significance in Dante's life. It was here that Dante Alighieri was baptized, marking the beginning of his spiritual and intellectual journey. The baptistery, dedicated to St. John the Baptist, served as a symbolic gateway to faith and civic identity in medieval Florence. Its grandeur and solemnity are reflected in the Divine Comedy, where he frequently references its importance. For those tracing Dante's footsteps, a visit to this historic site provides a profound connection to his early years and the city that shaped his poetic vision. After being exiled from Florence due to political turmoil, Dante found refuge in Verona under the patronage of Can Grande della Scala. This medieval city, with its imposing walls and grand Roman heritage, provided Dante not only with safety, but also with an environment where he could continue crafting his literary masterpiece. Walking through the Ponte Pietra, one of Verona's oldest bridges, it is easy to imagine Dante contemplating the themes of exile and justice that resonate throughout La Divina Commedia. The Castel Vecchio, a fortress that still stands as a testament to the city's power, was a symbol of both protection and the fragile nature of political alliances. The Arena di Verona, an ancient Roman amphitheater, may have influenced Dante's depictions of grand spectacles and the dramatic nature of human suffering. Through its stone arches, one can sense the echoes of his poetry, reflecting the eternal struggles of fate, ambition, and redemption. Dante's intellectual pursuits led him to Bologna, home to the University of Bologna, the oldest university in the world, founded in 1088. It was followed by other prestigious institutions in Europe, such as La Sorbonne in Paris and the University of Coimbra in Portugal, both of which became major centers of learning in the medieval period. At Bologna, Dante studied philosophy, theology, and political theory, disciplines that later became the backbone of La Divina Commedia. Walking through the grand corridors of the Archiginnasio, one can envision Dante engaging in passionate debates about morality, divine justice, and human nature, concepts that define his epic journey through hell, Inferno, purgatory, Purgatorio, and paradise, Paradiso. Pisa holds a darker connection to Dante's work, particularly in Inferno, the first part of the Divine Comedy, where he describes the chilling tale of Count Ugolino. In Dante's vision, Inferno represents hell, the realm of eternal punishment for sinners, structured in 9 descending circles, each designated for a specific sin. One of the most haunting episodes in the entire poem unfolds in Inferno, where Dante recounts the tragic fate of Count Ugolino della Gherardesca. Accused of treason and betrayed by Archbishop Ruggieri, Ugolino was imprisoned along with his children in the Torre della Muda, now known as the Tower of Hunger, where they were left to starve in a cruel act of vengeance. Dante places Ugolino in the ninth circle of hell, reserved for traitors, frozen in eternal torment alongside Ruggieri. This harrowing story remains one of the most powerful depictions of betrayal, suffering, and justice in the Divine Comedy. For those visiting Pisa, the echoes of Dante's Inferno still resonate, making it a city not only of architectural grandeur, but also of profound literary significance. The journey continues to Forlì and Lunigiana, regions that played a crucial role in Dante's years of exile. Located in northern and central Italy, these lands became havens for the wandering poet, offering him refuge and patronage among noble families who valued his intellect and poetic genius. In Forlì, a city marked by political conflicts, Dante found temporary sanctuary, refining his critiques of corruption and power. Further north, in Lunigiana, the ruling Malaspina family offered him hospitality. The region's medieval castles and rolling hills provided the perfect setting for reflection and writing. It is said that Dante found a sense of peace here, allowing him to continue his divine vision of justice and redemption. Ravenna, a city of mosaics and spiritual beauty, became Dante's final refuge. Here, he completed La Divina Commedia and was laid to rest after his passing in 1321. His tomb, a simple yet revered monument, attracts literary pilgrims from around the world. The Basilica di San Vitale is adorned with golden mosaics that seem to capture Dante's descriptions of the celestial spheres in Paradiso. The shimmering light, intricate artistry, and sacred atmosphere evoke the divine vision that Dante so passionately pursued. For those who wish to fully immerse themselves in Dante's world, Italy offers unforgettable experiences. Palazzo Vecchio, Florence, dramatic reenactments of Dante's poetry. Villa Bardini, or Boboli Gardens, romantic poetry workshops. A medieval banquet, Florence, hosted in historic palaces like Palazzo Gondi. Dante's tomb, Ravenna, poetic vigils with readings from La Vita Nuova. Basilica di San Vitale, Gregorian chant concerts inspired by Paradiso. Luxury stays in castles, Castello di Verona, Tuscany, Villa Medicea di Liliano, Florence, and Castello di Spaltena, Chianti, offering medieval-inspired hospitality. Following Dante's footsteps, we traverse cities that shaped his life and poetry. From Florence, where his love for Beatrice was born, to the exiled years in Verona, Bologna, and Lunigiana. Each place tells a story of passion, intellect, and resilience, echoing through the pages of the Divine Comedy. Dante's legacy reminds us that true love and artistic passion transcend time. His journey, filled with longing, exile, and vision, continues to inspire those who seek beauty in words and meaning in the human experience. Download the new life of La Vita Nuova, a digital experience at the link below, and explore stunning digital art illustrations. Plus, download the itinerary to follow in Dante's footsteps through the cities that shaped his life and poetry. Stay tuned for more literary journeys, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.